G'day mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Once again we'll be returning to Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. So in our previous video we pretty much got started on our journey as a rider and got our hands on a Takuri, and I can't even remember the name of the thing. I was just doing it before. Kulu-yaku, sorry. Kulu-yaku. So we're going to be going forward with the main story and a couple of side quests and go on from there. So let's just get into it, shall we? So, bit of a warning, this is pretty much my second attempt at recording is because my OBS decided to screw up on me. So that's pretty much about 2 hours of recording time down the drain, but it took me longer to record. And this is one of the reasons why they need to keep manual saves. But anyway, enough of my griping, let's just get into it. And the birds just won't shut up, won't they? Select equipment from the camp menu to arrange your weapons, armor, and talismans. Equipping different gear can improve your attack and defense, will allow you to use different skills. Just double checking because I spent over 2 or 3 hours doing my last recording only for it to get mucked up. But anyway, enough griping. So we need to investigate a monster then, but before we do that, let's have a quick look around. Doesn't look like there's one out here, and I don't feel like particularly looking around for more. Oh right, I need to do this again. Evening. Again, sorry guys, it's been a long day. So, select our evening, so we can look for those mushrooms. Mushrooms. Still none. Oh, hello. Okay, what we got here is a rat den. Just hold on a quick minute and I'll get to the point where we can explain about dens. Saves me from repeating myself. This is Ranmar's time to shine. Ride up to the stone platform and jump up to the overlook. Jump. Yeah. Nice going, buddy. We made it to the overlook cave. Monster dens. So the basics about them, some monster dens are out in the field, others are located inside caves. Investigating dens can get you monster eggs. The location of monster den cave entrances change each time you go into the field. Now the rare ones, once in a blue moon, a rare monster den may appear. Check out those dens to obtain rare eggs or eggs with rare genes. Let's ride on in and see what's up. So yeah, wanted to do that to save myself from explaining myself. Now before we do head for that den here, I want to look around here just for some mushrooms. Mushrooms. Alrighty, so that's 3 dusk shrooms we already got. Need about 2 more. We don't need to battle these guys for some raw meat. We'll do that in a second, but go over here because these are the insects we need to find for that one girl. Yeah, they don't take you right away. You have to wait for them to do that little buzzing dance and then come to you. Now, just a bit of a heads up, I will be skipping out on most fights that I've repeated again, so unless I have a new monster with me that I want to show off, or if I run into a new monster we haven't faced yet, I'm going to be skipping most of these fights just to save a bit of time for us. Now, these guys, we actually need to switch over to our hammer here. Because these guys take less damage from sword swings, so... yeah. And we want to use counter attacks on them since they use technical. Hit him again. Ooh, nice. Can't ride on them yet, but since he's using the power attack, let's attack this one. Now you have to keep your eye on Monstie when there's multiple enemies, because depending on the direction they're facing will also depend on which enemy they will attack. Alrighty, let's ride on. Oh yeah, another thing. When you are riding your Monstie, they are immune to status ailments and status debuffs as well. And you can still use your Monstie skills, Monstie's skills on enemies. It just may cost you some of your kinship gauge, but if you get the right head-to-head, you can charge it up more. So we're now at level 3. Let's go with Velocity Crush. Now pay attention to this. Very nice. Now, as you first saw, that is a bit different from Keyna's actually, no, we haven't seen the full extent of Keyna's kinship skill. But point being is that when you're with some buddies, like Keyna, this is one of them, they may have monsters that appear the same but are slightly different. And their kinship skill is different than the one you see, but that doesn't make it any more or less powerful, just different animations. When we did get a chance to be with Keyna again, I was trying to show off her kinship skill with Avmar. And with that, let's have a quick look around. I'll follow you guys later, but right now let's just go and go to that red den, shall we? But yeah, if we have like since she's got a velocity drone and we got Ranmar here, both our kinship attacks will be different in animation. Doesn't make them any more or less powerful, it's just different altogether to make them more unique. Right, so remember, keep your eyes open for the golden tops on these dents here, because that's a red one. Ooh, we've got a velocity term again. We're going to be finishing none of these at the boss fight, but I'm not too sure I'll have a regular run. Alright, so we're going to switch over to Magilla-cutti. I'm going to have to change his name because I have thought of a name I want to call him. Since Ranmar pretty much used their speed attacks, so essentially be sure about other velocity terms. So, Magilla-cutti here will be definitely handy. Alright, so when they get angry, oh, hello, showdowns. A special showdown may sometimes occur between monsters. Use the indicator actions such as pressing a button repeatedly to cheer your monster on. Besides dealing damage to the opponent, winning a showdown will also fill up your kinship gauge by a substantial amount. So, you want to win as best you can. Now, if I remember right, there are 3 different types of showdown. The head-to-head one we just saw there, and then there's the one between Breath Blast, which is a showdown between 2 monsters using their breath attacks on each other. And finally, there was the one we saw on the performance screen, known as an air showdown. We'll go into more detail about that when we do see them again. But anyway, now that the Velocidrome here is angry, he's going to switch up his attacks. I think he switches to using power attacks when he's angry, so we want to use speed this time. Okay, so as you see, he's almost down for the count. If you see Drew, remember, you can't see his full health bar, then yeah, that means he's almost down. So let's use the explosions, shall we? Passing the hot potato. Yeah, we will have a lot of kinship skills that are just plain silly. But it doesn't make them any less cool. Move that out of the way. Let's keep looking, shall we? We've got another one. Alright. Again, I'll be cutting most of these fights out if I ran into one that would just be repeating. But unless I'm showing off another monster I have, or one we haven't faced yet, then yeah. Okay, so Ranmar and Felyne have leveled up. They got 2 new skills, which is where are we going? Statuses, here we go. Okay, so he got overpowered here. And Felyne got rock launch. So yeah, I'll be showing off any new skills they've learned, just for the information of it. Oh! That monster is out cold. Let's try not to wake it. It needs to be asleep. Okay, so here's a bit of a confession. The monster we're about to see here, I thought we wouldn't be able to unlock it until we progress later on in the story, because there are some monsters who are locked behind story progression. And this one here isn't locked behind story progression. Although I think another one that I am really after is. So what we got here is a Magilla-cutti, I believe. Okay, see if we can get a rare egg. Okay, so another thing is that each monster has a different pattern on them to determine which monster species it is. That one is for a Velocidrome. As for Magilla-cutti. Ooh! So we got a rare one there. Oh boy. We're gonna see what egg we got. Alright, so we got a Magilla-cutti. So these guys are pretty much use technical attacks. Now what we want to do here is to take out his head first. Best way to do that is with pierce weapons, if I remember right. So power shot. Nice. And also remember that each body part of the monster has its own weapon affinity. So the head may be weak to pierce attacks, but the body may be strong against them. So be sure to keep that in mind. Although I think I'm a bit in over my head here. Ooh. Red's angry. Question is what skills he's going to use. I'm not sure if he's going to use technical again or not. Let's try speed because it's a safer bet. Okay, so he's using speed. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, kinship. Oh, you can use items. I thought you couldn't use items. This time. Yeah, I think we may build a bit more than maturity here in fighting this one. I'm going to use that unstoppable alert again. I think we're going to stay on doing this. It was very close. Okay, it's almost down. We're gonna need to find a monster that can use power attacks. I didn't. Oh, Jesus. Let's see if that egg is worth it. It's a shiny one, but it's just another Yaku egg. Oh well. But yeah, when you go through monster dens, rather than the X zone, you may come across one that is shiny or rainbow has a shiny glow or rainbow glow to it. Those means that they are either rare monsters or monsters that have a red gene on them. I will go into more details about genes in a moment. And I would love to if these birds would stop squawking their heads off. I wonder if this thing spawned back by now, but I guess not. Alright, so let's go back up to the overlook and go through that den. Another duck shroom. I think we only need about one more. Toadstool. Can't even mute myself, sorry guys. We're in the cave, but where's the den Chief Guard told us about? Oh, I think I smell monster eggs. We gotta go deeper, buddy. My whiskers are tingling. Something tells me we're not alone in here, buddy. Let's gather some blue mushrooms here and make a potion using the recipe Keyna gave you. So, combining. Select combine from the camp menu to mix several items together and create something new. Collecting combo recipes will give you access to more item combinations. Making an item through combining requires the corresponding combo recipe. These can be attained by completing subquests or as part of the main story. Shut up! Once you have the necessary materials, you can craft items wherever, anywhere, even in the field. And yeah, some of them people required as a part of the subquests. I think there may be some that you can only get from buying them at certain vendors and from certain treasure chests down in the field. I'm not 100% sure, it's been a while. Okay, now normally with dens here, the map is randomly generated. However, for certain quests like the other little cave here, this one is gonna be pretty much staying the same way. Riding action, Ivy Climb. When riding a monster that can ivy climb. Press B when facing an ivy covered wall to climb up. So we don't have one yet, so we'll put in most out of luck there. Come on, attack me already, you dumb. Thank you. Okay. Back to it. I have to face one of them. Still need to find one more before we can turn the quest in. So hopefully we do find another cave here. There's one over there, but get the chest here first. That was my dad. Another one. Come on, just attack me. Stop doing your little dance and just attack me. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's not good. Alright, so sometimes if you get hit by the back from an enemy, they will ambush you. And then you don't have to get the first hit on you. And sometimes they can deal extra damage that way. But you can still do the same damage. If you sneak up on a monster, you may get a chance to deal some big damage to it. Now, of course, we got a C. Another thing I forgot to mention is that you can speed up the fight anytime you want by pressing the plus button on your controller. This can speed up significantly from plus ×1, ×2, ×3. It's very useful for you just want to get the fight over and done with. But if you still wanted to see it in full animation, you can slow it back down again. Since I'm going to be grinding through a lot of these monsters, I'm going to be speeding it up a bit. But I will slow it back down. You see that monster, buddy? We're going to have to beat it if we want to get our paws on an egg. So another velocity. It's a velocity. These guys are quick and nimble. Any ideas? Yeah. Keyna taught you how to take advantage of an enemy's attack habits, right? Let's put that to good use. So switch over to Magilla-cutti. Yeah. Just throw that back down, sorry. You saw right through that. You could also switch to another Monstie and try for a double attack. I think we already did that now. I shall show this off. Egg launcher. Uh-oh. Now it's mad. An enemy monster will start changing up its attack now, so watch out. Enraged monsters use attacks that are different than their usual ones. They're too mad to think about strategy. Right, so I think he's going to be using a power attack, but since he's done explosion. proves you can take care of yourself without Keyna's help. Looks like you got a taste of what it means to be a real rider, huh? Just because we can do it like Keyna now doesn't mean we shouldn't neglect help when we get it. We did it, buddy. Time to pick an egg. Each nest will have a bunch of different eggs in it, but you can also pick up one. But you can only pick one to take with you. If it's a heavy egg that smells good, it probably has a rare monster inside. Obtaining eggs. Monster eggs can be found inside monster dens. You can only carry one egg at a time. I'm trying to talk here. But you can swap it out for another if you wish. An adult monster may come back to its nest at any time, so be very careful when you're carrying off the egg. Navirou will assess any egg you pick up. The heavier and nicer smelling the egg, the better the odds of it having rare genes. Carry the egg out of the monster den and it will be yours. You can then hatch them at the stable. Right, now, so since this is pretty much a story den, you're only going to get the one egg. Another thing you keep in mind is you have to get off the Monstie before you can actually start collecting for eggs. And it's pretty much the only one we can get, so we've got a Velociraptor egg here. Again, depending on the egg's color and the patterns will determine what monster you'll be getting. It was a mess back in the first game, just too many different patterns. But thankfully they had the insight to narrow it down to just one pattern and color per egg. Just a sec. Okay, so I still need to collect another mushroom. At least one more. Alright, so before we do head back, I'm going to have a look to see if there's any more red dens up here. And lo and behold, there is actually one. Mushrooms. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can actually get our hands on a red one. Two treasure chests up here. Faithfully, they appear in the now. We've got a cooler Yaku over here. I'll avoid it for now. Never mind. Jeez. Okay, so something special just happened. So basically, one of the cooler Yaku we just faced has retreated. And as you see here, it has its den run. This is something we'll go into more details at later, as I don't want to just repeat myself. But let's just say that if you want to try and go after a monster for a specific reason, like say get a special certain ability from it, then forcing it back to its den will be very helpful. So, in-game stuff. For mid-game, pretty much, but you know what I mean. Ooh. Okay, so there's no monster here, but it doesn't mean it won't be back. Let's see what we got. The more time you spend in the damn trying to find eggs, the better chance of you getting a shiny or rainbow one. Ooh. That there is a good one. Yes, I'm pretty sure I want that egg. Although, there's another type of egg I want to try and get too. And that one is a power attacker. So I'm going to have another look around the island. And don't worry. Aha! There's another one up there. Lucky us. We'll just avoid most of the fights for now until we actually have a look. Although I may skip dance all together, I think. That's just going to be pretty much me doing the same thing over again. Alright, let's see if we can get our hands on the thread. We see what we picked the one already, but I want to try and get the shiny one so it has some better stats on it. The egg we're after is one with white spiky spots on it. Ooh. Ah. That'd be a glossy drone nest. Come on. Oh, come on. Are you trolling me? Nice, we got it. Let's get out of here. I am not facing you again. Oh no. Alrighty, that went a lot smoother than the last time. And thankfully, thanks for that. Not only that, we got a rainbow one. Very, very good. Let's get out of here. Go. Alright, so I'm going to have to be meeting myself a lot, but let's check out these monsters here. These are bullfingers. They're a lesser version who do have an alpha named Bull Drone. And that is the monster egg that we just got out of that den. They pretty much use power attacks, so speed will be powerful here. I'm gonna have to be mutual on most of this because, well, long story short. Okay, it's just a quick update to what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find an herbivore egg, as for one of the quests we picked up in the last episode. Okay, that is a herbivore egg because it has the long oval pattern, a horizontal oval pattern on it. That's to what that guy was saying in the last episode. And that particular one belongs to an Arphanon that we keep seeing. Now with that out of the way, there's just one more side quest we need to do, and that's to pick up some raw meat. We can get those from Arphanons. Alright, okay, what we need is a fix to it, anyway. You'll do for now. Let's go back to the village and hand these stuff in. And since it's going to be getting rowdy till later on, I might have to stop here for a moment. So I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, we are back and hopefully I can get this done. Looks like I didn't need to do recordings after all. I mean, sorry, I didn't need to do cooking and dinner because my brother decided to shut some today. Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to be heading this way. We're going to hatch a couple of eggs, but we're going to have to show it to the chief first. Okay then, we'll do it there. We're not going to hand any of the other sub-questions first because I want to at least have the Monsties in our team to give us the experience.
Yay, you're back! How'd you like your first solo quest? It's pretty wild, right? I was worried you might get lost or something. I'm super glad to see you all in one piece. Huh, was it easy? You look completely unfazed.
Wasn't too hard.
Guess there's no denying you're Red's grandkid.
Ha ha ha! You even brought back an egg. Splendid work.
Oh wow, you're right. Huh. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
Which is it? Thanks to your teaching, or because this is Red's grandkid?
Who cares? The newbie did a great job, and that's what counts.
What do you think, Keyna? They're ready for the next one, wouldn't you say?
Really? Isn't it a little too soon for the rookie to handle alone?
You should go with them too, just in case.
Why so serious, guys? Whatever it is, we can handle it.
We've had reports of some recent turf wars in the Pona grasslands.
Turf wars? What's that?
It's when monsters fight over territory.
We've even found badly injured monsters in the grasslands.
We can't just let them tear each other apart. It'll be bad news for the island's ecosystem if we do.
Yep.
Let's get moving. I'll meet you at the edge of the village.
Now before we do that, let's go hatch these eggs, shall we? Well, there's two of them anyway. On the grassland incident, with monsters now fighting over territory, there seems to be no end to the strange occurrences plaguing the island. Concerned about the terrible impact this could have upon the nature of the world, Chief Gar tasks you with heading to Pona grasslands to find out more. So, battle buddies. A battle buddy is an ally who fights alongside you, uses skills and items, and greatly offers you support. Battle buddies also have their own heart. If either one of you loses all hearts, it will count as a defeat. Hearts regenerate automatically when you return to a location's headquarters. Yeah. So once you lose all three of them, game over. Or rather, you just respawn back to the last place. So consider stocking up on a lot of healing items. And some items that can actually boost your defense as well. Alrighty. Let's have some eggs. So, the budding bird wyvern. So we've got a baby Magilla-cutti. I'm going to name him Spitfire. Couldn't think of any other names. Shut up. And finally, Humbled Fanged Beast. Just do remember that each egg pattern will tell you what monster you're going to have in there, and the color of it will tell you, what monster species it will be. And the color of it will... Oh! Special genes. This is for something later on called the route of channeling, but let's read this now. 3 bingo genes. Some monsters may hatch with a rainbow colored gene. This is a free bingo gene, which can be used with any color or pattern when trying for a bingo buzz. A Monstie may have only one free bingo gene at a time. So that's very good. Got it on one last Monstie in hand. So when you do get rainbow pattern egg, colored shiny eggs, you may get a chance to get a rainbow free slot there. I will go in more details about that when we get access to the route of channeling, which won't be till sometime further into the game. I think I'm just going to call him Bull Rush. I'm going to keep you in the egg for a while. I may have to hatch it at some point so I can get more eggs, but and before anything else, let's edit our Mosties. Spitfire, and we finally have an attacker. Now, before we do continue on, I want to talk more about the genes here. Now, I can't really go into too much details about it yet, but each monster can be equipped with a certain skill once they reach a certain level, or when they have certain genes on them. Ranmar here has the onslaught stream, which gives him a killer strike, and since he reached a certain level, he got the overpowered gene. But once you reach 15, you will get the head start gene, and you can unlock more slots at a certain level. These ones are locked until we reach those levels, and we have to unlock these ones. But again, these will be it'll be more easier to explain once I've reached that certain point. But I just wanted to show this off to you guys because the reason why I'm going off the rare monster dens and shiny eggs is because you actually get access to monsters with genes that it wouldn't normally have. Such as the heroic gene here, which boosts attack at 50% HP or less. Now, these guys don't normally have those. Just like Bull Rush here doesn't have the Rainbow Gene or the Iron Wall Gene. At least I don't think so. But yeah, that's why I prefer to go after rare dens to get shiny eggs. Okay, so now we've got them on our team. Let's go ahead and these questions, shall we? So first and foremost, let's head up to the guy who wants the herbivore egg. He'll be giving us more quests like this, so this won't be the only one he'll give us. Why? Well, hello there, Magilla. Have you bought me an herbivore egg? So yes, we did. Now, as you saw down, Mosties had a 50% bonus when they're getting experience. Whenever a Monstie is under-leveled compared to your current level, they will receive a bonus to catch up. So now we've got the Healer's Comp, which gives us the recipe for the Burn Ornament. Well done. The patterns on an egg depends on the genius of the monster. Herbivore eggs have long horizontal ovals. So yeah, that means okay, so let's hand the rest of these in and then get some more experience, shall we? Alright. So we can hand these in for the well-done steak. Now this one is a repeatable one, so we can do this over again for actually any more experience. Nice, he learns Fireball. Well, after the particular item that you need. Maximum attack. Ooh, Gathering Charms. These will be good for when we go out onto the field. Or rare ones, I mean. Okay, we learned Shear. This will boost attacks here. Okay, paintballs. These will be useful for something we'll be explaining very, very shortly. Oh, we got more. My bad. Rarities, stones. We can turn this one in. All right. Now I'm gonna be offering some chance for the oh man, I wish I had that set up. Damn it. And we need to go after some velocity prey. Wish I had remembered about that one. I don't know, too late now. Right. Talk with her.
Hi there.
Good to see you back, Magilla. How did the Bahaba coal go? So turn this in.
That's great.
Alright,
Thanks.
it's time to cancel my line. I'll make sure to catch some delicious fish for you too, Magilla. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hi, Magilla. Did you bring me any dusk shrooms? Yes, we did. These duck shrooms are very small and don't look edible, but just holding them makes me feel a little braver. If you find any more, can you bring them to me? I'll leave a note on the quest board for you. Right, so this one's pretty much turned into a repeatable quest for us. So, right now we're going to get some new equipment. Ooh. So we got boost in fire, effect rate up. Definitely look like a dapper gentleman. Velocity drive, that's quite bulky. And the ones we haven't got yet. Ooh, so we can add fire damage now. Whew. It's more powerful, so let's grab it. Let's grab it. And it's called the Chicken Decapitator. Good. That's the names they think of. Alright, I don't want to focus too much on one, but look at the Kulu beak here. I'm going to have to go out a bit later to get more materials to level these up. So switch that out. I prefer weapons with a different variety of them, just in case. Right.
Thank you.
That's going to have to do us for now. Right, so let's do some combining here, as we're going to need it. Okay, get down this one in. We can still accept some of these quests again for extra rewards. Do I think they'll be... No, they're pretty much the same. Ignore me. Alright, let's head on now.
Right. Let's go check out where these turf wars have been happening.
Sounds good, but what are we gonna be checking out?
Well, obviously we're going to find some monster tracks. Monsters leave traces behind wherever they go. We can follow those to wherever the monsters are now.
Well, okay. But how are we supposed to follow a trail in such a huge area?
No worries. I've got us covered. Ta-da! You ever hear of scout flies? Once we find the tracks, these little fellas will do the rest.
For real? And anyone can use these flashy things? Even my buddy over here?
Of course. They're a vital part of any rider's toolkit.
And
Here,
hunters
take
too,
some.
let's not forget that.
Wow! Wow! Whoa!
I'll show you what to do once we find some tracks.
All right!
Sorry, I forgot I had the mic again. Tracking monsters. Monsters leave behind tracks such as torn grass or dung. Scout flies can guide you to monster tracks with their light Once you find enough tracks, the scoutflies can lead you to the monster that left them. Now, this was introduced in Monster Hunter World, but sadly, this doesn't really pop up too much in the game here. Only about in a couple of things. Okay, so scoutflies will flash red and start guarding you when spotted by a large monster. If you defeat the monster or get away from it, the scoutflies will return to normal. Just find some tracks. Once we've found enough, scoutflies will do the rest. Once the scoutflies picked up on something, there must be tracks nearby. So have a look at that, shall we? Right, so they're really leading us towards what we can track. I don't know why they implemented this into the game, since it's only popped up a couple of times and that's it. I think they did have bigger plans for it, but they probably didn't have enough time, or I don't know. But I think they ran something might have happened that caused them to just leave it into the game, since they were already too late into it. Scoutflies picked up a monster's trail. Now we just have to follow the light. That's fun. Okay, so one more thing. What we got picked up there before a couple of times, I believe, was a talisman. Now these actually give us special skills, and the ones we get are completely random. So the rarer the ones we get, the rarer skill we get. Right, so I'm gonna get the anti-venom S and the guard heal. Might get something later on, but I'll stick with this one for now. I'm not sure what the meta was for the talismans, like the skills are the best. I suppose we'll find out sooner or later. Looks like we need to go up another layer. Alright, so might as well show these guys off first. They're pretty much herbivores, but sadly we cannot find any eggs for them. So, might as well switch out and show off a bull rush here. Yeah, pretty easy to take now.
You did it!
Still doesn't mean we can't get materials from them. There's one more type of monster still. Well, yeah, one more type of monster still in the area we need to get. And show them off when I do find some. But for now, we're gonna deal with a certain monster up ahead that was giving us a hard time.
Check it out, buddy. Over there.
A unit.
Slowly now. Sneaky. Sneaky.
Yeah. Thanks, Navirou. spotted us. Switch out quick. Will do. Bull drone. Sorry, bull rush. Okay, so we want to switch to a bird here since the sword has no effect on the head here. Just break that first. I have to mute myself in a second, guys.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, that's pretty much a bull drone's kinship skill, so it's pretty much reckless charging. Okay, so this one's retreating as well.
Always wins.
Now everyone's got all over while retreating in pairs. Enter the S rank. When a monster retreats, its den will show up somewhere in the field. It's a great chance for you to grab an egg. Each monster has different conditions that make it retreat, but a paintball works well against any opponent. Most monsters will be more likely to retreat if they are hit with a paintball before you defeat them. Right, so retreating. Sometimes when you defeat a monster, it will get back up and returns to its den. This is called a retreat. It's a great chance to get an egg from that monster. When a monster retreats to its den, it will be marked on the map. Pay to visit to snag an egg. There are many ways to make a monster retreat, but most will be more likely to retreat if they are hit with a paintball. See the Monsterpedia for more tips. When a monster retreats from battle, that's your chance to get your paws on a new Monstie egg. This is a very good strategy for when you're trying to hunt down a certain skill from that monster. Again, this will be explained in more detail once we've reached that point where we unlock something called the Rite of Channeling. But anyway, let's head into the den. Okay, now just some forewarning. The egg we'll be getting in the den here will be pretty much the same one, but then again, it is a Magilla-cutti egg. Well, Magilla-cutti den very end, so yeah. Oh yeah, before I do forget, there's one more rider skill I forgot to mention, and that is search. When running a Monstie that can search, press B to check the area for plants, bugs, etc. Different things will be discovered depending on the Monstie. Such skills of other Monsties in your party will also be activated. Right, so since we got a Spitfire here who can search for monsters, and Kuliyaku who can actually search for dens, these will appear on the mini map. So if you're looking for multiple things at once, this is definitely a good skill for when you're farming. The monster is now cold. Let's try not to wake it. It needs its beauty sleep. Yeah. Now again, we won't be getting a Yun-Kutku egg from this, so no use of trying to search for multiple eggs. And I don't think we'll be able to get one that is shiny or rainbow. So just grab the one egg. Oh! The rest just disappeared. So yeah, it looks like we're going to get in one shot at this, so let's just head back to the village, shall we? We better get back to the village and tell Keyna we took care of the monster in the grasslands. Oh hey, check that out. A caravan stand. Safely take any mew you want. So safely take a mew anywhere you want to go. That's the caravan guarantee. So the caravan can instantaneously transport you to locations you have visited before, or to a caravan stand. The caravan can also save your progress for you. Press X near a caravan stand to use the services. The caravan is also accessible from the camp menu. Press X when in the map mode to open the caravan menu. Note that there are some situations in which you cannot use the service. For example, when you're carrying an egg, or when a certain part of the main story. I knew it. Ever ridden a caravan bunny? It's not the smoothest ride, but it'll take you wherever you want to go. Yeah. If you ever played Monster Hunter, you know what these felines can do. Once you access a caravan stand somewhere, you can go back to that location anytime. Pause down, the best way to travel. It makes getting around much easier. How about retrying it out right now and head back to Mahana village? I sure hope it's a smooth ride. Yeah. So, let's just give it a try. No, I need to talk to you. Yep. Also, other than said, we can also change it from day to night here. So this will be very helpful for hunting down a certain monster or item. Yeah, it just throws off. Let's see the Chief Guard, shall we? Excuse me.
Chief Gara, we're back!
Glad to see you're all right. So, how was it?
We tracked down a Yun-Kutku. We think that was the one stirring up trouble.
A Yun-Kutku, huh?
No worries, though. My buddy here gave it what for and even brought back an egg.
You were able to hold your own, huh? Well done. I didn't expect this day to come so soon, but I think it's time to have the barriers taken down.
Chief!
I'll make the arrangements at once. Until that's finished, please continue with your investigation.
Nice going, newbie! Whoa, don't you get it? This is a really big deal. Taking down those barriers means you have permission to go see Guardian Ratha.
That's my buddy for ya! Even the chief is starting to see how great you are.
I'll go get started. Meet me in the center of the village when you're ready to set out.
Hey, buddy! I spotted a suspicious Mealinx over by the harbor before. What do you say we go check him out while Keyna is setting things up?
To the Everden. You prove yourself as a rider by fending off a Magilla-cutti. Recognizing your bravery, Chief Guardian includes you in the Guardian Rafa investigation. Now, the time has come for you to set foot in the Guardian Rafa woods. So first, let's have a talk with that Mealinx first. Over here. Whatever you're looking for, I promise you'll find the perfect guide for Mealinx Incorporated. Huh, smells fishy to me. Our current item is positively indispensable in expanding your stables. If you want it, we take bottle caps. Sounds like a bargain, except we don't have any caps. They're easy to find if you make the long trip into the South Kamura Everden. That's the view out on the street anyway. I think that's, yeah, meant to be that's the word on the street. Doesn't sound awfully reliable to me, but a treasure hunt's right up my alley. Let's go ask Keyna for directions. Perfect. Give me those bottle caps. Right, so this guy will sell us some useful stuff, but we need to pay in bottle caps. Can't remember exactly how you get bottle caps, but I know that finding them in Everden is one way. Another way is by hunting down felines and barrels. Sounds silly, I know, but nothing silly about it. These things are tough to break.
The south side of the island, huh? I was just getting ready to head there myself.
Perfect! We've got a date with an Everden.
Wait, you mean the South Kamuna Everden? That place has kind of a notable history, you know.
What kind of history?
Something bizarre happened there years ago, right in the very depths of the den.
Something bizarre?
There was a big fuss about a huge monster showing up there. The village sent some riders to investigate, and
What did they find?
in the low light, they could just make out a monster with pale white whiskers and shimmering blue eyes.
White whiskers? And blue eyes?
The hulking, tanned creature was dancing around the den.
A tanned monster? Dancing around the den? What kind of monster was this? White whiskers, blue eyes, nice tan? That sounds just like Chief Gara!
Yeah, turns out that's what it was.
Huh? You've gotta be kidding me! How could they mistake him for a monster?
I know, right? Complete lack of respect. He just laughed it off. But the riders who'd hyped themselves up for a battle didn't find it so funny.
That dance must have been pretty peculiar to fool everyone like that.
Nobody had ever seen a human move like that before. He was more like a fanged beast. Whoops, now I'm starting to sound disrespectful. Anyway, how about we get going?
Here's hoping we don't run into any actual monsters.
What are you talking about? We've been running into them all day. But with that being said, that is actually going to be it for today's episode. This actually went a lot shorter than the last recording I did, which thankfully is what I was hoping for. Oh, don't need that, okay. I'm gonna get some more. But yeah, it's a group of healing irons. Very nice. So anyway, next episode we'll be heading towards the den, that ever den, and looking for bottle caps. Now I will be doing some off-screen grinding to get Danny to upgrade my gear and get pretty much every gear. I'm going to be trying doing that a lot throughout the episode, so every time I have a break between the main story and all that, I'll be hunting down monsters for that. So that's going to do it for me, people. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, please do remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's a monster. The others said they encountered a poisonous monster could spit fire, but excellent antidote helps. Okay, so that poisonous monster is actually one I was after, so it looks like I won't be able to get it until we do the epic then. So, something else to look forward to. But anyway, thank you all again. I'm not sure if I've done my outro right, but anyway, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. So the recording ends properly. So take care of yourselves. Drive safely out there, people. Bye bye. Take care and have a good time. Have a good time.